Man. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one. I saw him flash. That's a nice. Welcome back to another episode of Bassin with Captain Lou. It was a full moon last night. It was a clear night. Fish were feeding. Which fish do you think I caught the most of in this outing? Peacock or bass? You gotta watch this video to check this out. So it's a nice, cool, foggy morning. I got the sun rising over here, over your guy's shoulder, and I have a setting moon, but you can't see because of the low fog clouds. Despite the road noise, it's a relatively quiet morning. There is stuff moving around, but I can't determine if it's the game fish I'm after, so we'll see how it goes. Starting off with a Locket Lure swim bait, the 5-inch series. Swimming it lazily all over the cover to see what the fish's moods are. I mean, again, I've had some movement, but I think it's either gar or Oscar, and maybe one of them was a peacock, I don't know yet. But again, I mean, look how much cover we got here. We got spatterdock, we got some hyacinth, and then we got some other type of scattered vegetation, pencil grass. So the cover is here. Let's just see if the bass are cooperative or if that full moon affected the bite. So the way I break down the cover and see what the mood of the fish are is even though this all looks the same, I start breaking it down. I start going up along the wall. I start going into the middle pockets, and I go on the outside area, and I just keep trying different spots to see if I get some sort of commotion. So I switched to a jerkbait and started fishing the outside line and got 2 quick bites on peacock. So let's see if this starts working. So I'm going on to 2 hours, and the bite has just been those 2 little peacocks. Again, as you guys can see in the shot, the fog has moved in, but the bite is very, very slow. So I just got to buy my time and hopefully they turn on. Just haven't been able to dial in that bite. But that's the thing about fishing with the full moon, is that you just gotta weigh them out. The bite will probably turn on later on today. The question is, will I still be out here when that bite starts? There he is. Since the bite is slow, I'm just gonna load up on some small peas just to get some fish in the boat, and then I'll continue on for that big bite. There he is. This is a nicer one. This is a nicer one. Well, bigger than some of the ones I've been catching. How's that? If it wasn't for that full moon for the last couple of days, the conditions are great. I have like these overcast, like high fog conditions. I love this type of stuff. It's just with that full moon last night, it was a clear night. I have a feeling they were feeding all through the night. Oh man, I just missed a nice bass. I'm working on trying out some oldies, but some goodies, the drop shot, and I just lost a 3-pound bass. So it's close to 11:30. I've been at this for several hours, 0 bass, just the peacock bass you guys saw me catch earlier. But what I've done was I've downshifted and I've gone to a T-rig on a smaller stick bait, and I've been getting hits, but I don't know if it's Oscar along the rock line, so we'll see. Do my eyes deceive me? It only took about 5 hours to catch this little thing. All right. Nicest fish of the outing. This is a sweet peacock right here. Oh. This didn't hit like a baby peacock, a little pea. Almost took the rod out of my hand. Oh, look at that. I was hung, and the wind threw the wind threw my line into the trees. And as soon as it got loose, this little guy slammed it. Man. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one. I saw him flash. That's a nice peacock. That's a nice peacock. I saw him flash. Gotta get him out of there. Gotta get him out of there. This is a beautiful fish. Beautiful fish. Oh, I got him. Woo! That was crazy. Wind's throwing me into the pilot. Look at this stud right here. Look at this stud of a peacock right here. Beautiful fish. Look at the coloration. Choke that swim bait. Look at that. Beautiful fish. So like I said, I've been using this little Gambler baby swimmer or baby easy swimmer, this little teeny thing on a jig head. And that big peacock just crushed it. I'm throwing this on my custom BFS rod. I already put the video out on this one. I got 20-pound braid with a 15-pound mono leader and tied with my favorite FG knot. There he is. Hey, a bass. My second one today. Oh, here he is. That's a good one. That's a nice one. That's an aerial one. There we go. So take one guess of what fish I caught the most of today. There he is. Oh, that was my first decent bass. Bummer. Or my second, because I caught one earlier on the drop shot and it got off, and that one got off too. Fishing after the full moon, what can I tell you? It was a beautiful night last night. The moon was very, very bright. And I knew that the bite was gonna be off today, but nonetheless, you can't pick your days. So I went out today. Okay, the bass bite didn't materialize. I did catch 2 little ones and lost 2 nicer ones, but the peacock bass bite picked up pretty good, and I'm glad the moon didn't affect those guys. And the winner of the day, the winning bait of the day, was this Gambler swim bait. This little swim bait caught so many peacock for me, and this little jig head combination. I've had this combo for about a year and never had the right outing for it until today. Thank goodness I decided to throw it. But you guys have to check this out. These little swim baits from Gambler, these little easy swimmers or tiny swimmers or something like that, little baby swimmers. They're excellent. So again, guys, hopefully you guys picked up a few tidbits of information. I did throw this on my custom rod tied with the FG knot. You guys want to know how to tie the FG knot? I finally did that video. You can check it out right here. It's a great video. It's very instructional, and I think you guys are going to enjoy it. But till next time, guys, I appreciate you guys for watching. See you again soon.